Paul here on our typical adventures. We have somebody else very special. Say hello. Hi. Such a gentle hi. So we are at the Marriott Residence Inn in Anaheim. I think it's got the Convention Center somewhere in the name because it's right next door. But we came down for the weekend, long weekend, and we just checked in and we're having a good time so far. What do you think about the hotel?
Really good. We're about to go to the pool.
We are.
Yeah.
So you made the decision for us. We're going to the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The pool is on the 6th floor right next to the treadmill.
6th floor right next to the treadmill. Is that what you said?
Yeah, there's like 8 floors.
I think he means the 6th floor next to the gym, where the treadmills are. Anyways, let's check out this place. Here we go. Let's go get our room. I smell food.
Yeah, me too.
You're going the wrong way, bud.
Yeah, it smells like bread.
Like burnt bread, like burnt toast.
Yeah, sounds like
Maybe it was
bread.
popcorn. Maybe somebody burned some popcorn in their room.
Who brings popcorn to a movie? Who brings popcorn to a hotel?
Well, you got microwaves,
Well, I know, but
so you can probably buy some.
you eat some. Did you get it from Did you get it from
All right, here we are, room 737. So we're on the 7th floor. And this is the room. So all of these, I guess they call them suites. They all come with like full kitchens. I guess this is as full as it's gonna be. I've seen larger dishwashers and more spots on the oven top and whatnot, but it's got everything. Microwave, oven top, there's 2 burners there. And there's lots of utensils, silverware, and there should be pots and pans in here too. Let's see, yep, sure enough, there they are. And then I did look in here, there's plates, glasses, everything that you need for like 4 people, actually, maybe 6. Everything has a set of 6. Then they've got a toaster. I am not a coffee drinker. I guess that's a coffee pot, but it's not pods. It's old school for sure. And then you got like a half-size dishwasher. I've never seen anything quite that small before, but it'll do the job. And then sink, garbage disposal, there's trash down here, and also pods for the dishwasher. Soft close cabinets. Nothing in here. And they give you paper towels, there's soap there. So this is the kitchen, and you've got, I guess, like a bar top area with 4 chairs. 4 chairs, 1 table. This couch is, I don't know, it seems larger than any other pull-out couch I've ever seen. But it is a pull-out couch, and it'll sleep 2, maybe even 3 kids. And then you got TV out here that looks like a, maybe like a 45-inch TV, something like that. And then the bedroom has 2 queen beds. You can get this room in different configurations, like a king bed and different options, but it also has 2 doors, and those doors close, so you can kind of seal yourself off if you got somebody sleeping on the couch. These are the 2 queen beds. Got some storage under there to put your suitcases. That actually works out really well. Another 45-inch TV. And I opened these drawers. They're pretty big. They go down deep, and there's 3 of them. And then you got another drawer over here. And it's pretty wide, actually. And then looks like you got some charging old school USB ports and a couple of plugs. I don't see anything on the sides over there. So that looks like that's it as far as charging goes. I see some reading lights on the side of the bed. Yeah, but no, that's nice. No charging, no. There you go, reading lights. We're on the 7th floor, so we have a decent view. I think this is a 9-story hotel. So we're close to the top, and this is looking east. So the Disneyland Resort is to the left, north of here, just across the street. It's probably a 10-minute walk to get to security from here. So this is definitely one of the closer hotels. There is a 6-story parking structure. And the rooftop pool is actually on the top of that. But I'll go through some of that stuff later, and we'll take a look at the pool as well. And then this closes off as well. As you can see, you got more closet space over here. But that's where the restroom is, the bathroom. Nice shower, decent size. We've stayed at this hotel before, so I can attest to, not very strong water pressure by any means. I just don't see that in newer hotels anymore. Anyways, plenty of towels down there. It's kind of crazy how many towels they give you. Extra toilet paper. I see a hairdryer down there, tissue, soap. Then you've got the toilet right here. And again, this blocks off, locks off. Pretty basic room, huh, bud?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
We each have our own bed, 2 queen-size beds. I don't think I mentioned they are queen size, not king. So you can get 2 queens or 1 king bed. Pretty much every room is similar to this. They're just different layouts. They do have, we've never stayed in it, but they do have a bunk bed room, and it's got lots of colors and things like that.
Is it all her here?
And it's for kids. Oh, bud, your lip.
Yeah.
Xander had an incident where he smashed his lip, and he's having a hard time talking, huh?
And eating.
And eating, yeah. Closed caption's not going to do anything for this conversation, is it?
What is this?
All right, this is the room, bud. Let's wrap up this part of the video. Oh, I like how they have the lighting on top here. There is lighting up there, isn't it? Yeah. That's kind of a nice effect. I didn't even notice it. Kind of reminds me of, remember when we stayed at the Grand Californian a month ago, how on the top near the ceiling there was light that went all the way around? That was a cool effect. This is very similar to that.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. All right. So that's the room. It's basic, but it's nice. It's got everything you need, especially if you're going to be here for a few days or a week. Then you can...
I really like the color of this thing.
You don't like the colors?
No, I really like the color of these lamps.
Well, it's like beige and brown. It's typical hotel colors. I think it works. Here, turn the light back on. Turn it on, bud. There you go. Leave it on. Leave it on. That way we can see it. It makes the video turn out better when there's more light.
Yeah, I don't like the color of that thing.
But do you like having a full kitchen?
Yeah, and I like the lights out here. Like I like this light and this
Yeah,
light.
I didn't mention that, but yeah, that's kind of cool that they're like that.
Out of the ceiling. It says so it shows like 1,000 lights up there, and then. Yeah.
Well, let's continue our thought so we can close out this part of the video. So, since you have a full kitchen and refrigerator and whatnot, you can go and get groceries. So there's a CVS in the parking lot here, Walgreens across the street, Target down the street, and I'm sure there's a grocery store nearby as well, but you can go get groceries, stock up, or at least have a few things if you want to, snacks or whatnot, sodas.
And I think there's also a zoo here.
There's what here?
I think there's also look at this, cool.
It's just an advertisement, bud, to, looks like, get their credit card. I don't think people are going to want to do that. At this point,
it's 50,000.
50,000 bonus points if you sign up for that credit card. And I don't even know if you know what that means, do you? All right. Oh, looks like they also have room service. Here, hold that plaque up right there.
So like we could also have food here.
Yeah, you can have food here. Free delivery, no fees, mix and match, room service. I don't think they have well, maybe they have an on-site kitchen. We'll take a look. I know they have like a bar area down there, and I think you can get some foods, but you might turn it around.
Good.
Turn it around. Let's see what's on the other side.
Those all food.
See, the fact that it says free delivery, no fees makes me think that it's coming from somewhere else.
Yeah, the food looks really good.
There it is, average delivery 20 minutes. So we've never ordered food from here, but I'm pretty sure it's not not prepared on site. I think they probably prepare it somewhere else and bring it over, whether that's another hotel or you're just ordering from a restaurant or whatnot. So keep that in mind.
The food looks really good.
And there's some more
the food looks really
USB
good.
chargers. So not many in this room, but
yeah, like stuff up here.
it'll do. It'll do. All right. Let's go see the rest of the hotel. We are on the 6th floor, so this is where a lot of services are. You've got 24-hour guest laundry. Let's go look in here real quick. I don't see a coin machine, so I'm wondering how you use these. It must be like with your phone, like Apple Pay or something.
This.
And it says laundry supplies available at the front desk. And I did see you can, I think you can buy some. I don't know if they give them to you or if you have to buy them. But yeah, there it is. Pay with your phone. Looks like you need an app though. But that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, open the door, bud. Let's go check out the gym. So then we have the gym, exercise room. Oh, it didn't even, I don't know, maybe the door wasn't shut. I had to use my key to get in here before, but maybe it wasn't shut all the way. So this is, I think those are called like medicine balls or something. They're heavy, right? And you do certain motions with them and they help you gain muscle, bud. So this is it. How many treadmills do we have over there? I see 3. And then stair steppers. And at least they got a TV. Be careful, bud. You can get hurt on exercise equipment. You got to be careful. Yeah, so pretty basic. No free weights.
What is this?
Those are like those balls that you can kind of sit on and do exercises. But you can get hurt, so be careful. Let's go, bud. Looks like they have towels. That's nice. And water. What is that? What is this, bud?
I don't know. They're called AirPods.
Oh yeah, they are like earbuds.
AirPods.
How cool is that? Looks like they just give them to you.
What is this?
I've never seen that before.
Already.
Works out your legs, bud.
Should I try it?
No, you shouldn't. You can get hurt. Let's go. Get off the equipment. Let's go take a look at the pool. I see it through the window right there. I'll let you open the door. Thank you, sir.
And it's over here.
Oh, let's check this out. So they have, it's a Marriott property, so everything is Pepsi products.
Okay.
And then they got snacks here. Perfect location just before you go out to the pool. They got ice here too as well. That's nice. Let's see. Can you push it? Push. No? Maybe we need to do the key here. Try it now. Yep. You got to have your key to get out to the pool. So this is on top of the parking structure, and they have a decent sized pool deck, and this is one of the larger jacuzzis I've ever seen. We've stayed here before, so we're familiar with.
I haven't. And what is that?
You haven't?
Why
I'm pretty
is it
sure you have.
closed?
Let's go over here, bud.
Why is it closed?
You got a real nice and
Yeah.
large.
Why is the like thing closed?
We'll look at it in a second, bud.
Okay.
It's a large seating area right here, huh? Look at all this space. And you have these fire pits that turn on. I've seen those working before. So we're on top of the parking structure, as I mentioned. I think that is another Marriott or a Hyatt hotel. That's the Sheraton right back over there. And then this is the Anaheim Convention Center, this big building here. And then on the other side is the old school building. Hold on, bud. Hold on. Oh, your poor lip. Oh, you can see the exercise room through that window right there. How cool is that?
That's where the treadmills are.
Yeah, the treadmills are in there. That is correct.
I feel like this is the kite pool.
Look at this ice, bud.
What?
I think that's how they water the plants. They just dump some ice in here.
That's when you water it.
Well, don't touch. We don't know where the ice has been.
And like Dead Sea.
I don't know. They got it from somewhere.
Yeah. And this is the largest jacuzzi I've ever seen.
So they do have a splash pad area. It was working last time we were here, but it looks like it's roped off. Maybe they're working on it.
Closed?
I don't know. Looks like it's been wet recently.
It should look fine. It looks fine.
It does look fine, but it's not working right now. You want to go on the other side over there and see what kind of view we've got?
Yeah.
Let's go over here.
I can't see. I can't see.
You can't see on this?
No.
Show me. You're not tall enough yet, are you? Wow, that's an old school hotel right there. Gosh, that must have been built in the 70s maybe. Old school meaning it's really old, but not in a bad way.
It still looks good.
You think?
It still looks awesome.
Yeah, so this is the 5th floor of the parking structure down here.
I love the jacuzzi.
So it looks like we are on the 6th floor. Matches up.
I bet the jacuzzi's gonna be really hot.
You want to go in the jacuzzi later?
Yeah, can I go feel it?
Yeah, go feel it. All right, there's the Hyatt house over there. We've stayed there before. Never done a hotel review, but we'll do one at some point. Nice hotel. Very convenient location, just like this one. Beautiful day. Looks like it's sunny and maybe 72 degrees. All right, a little bit about this hotel. It was built in, I think, 2015. It actually opened in 2016. There's a little under 300 suites here. I think every room is a suite. I want to say when I was looking it up, it showed 294 suites. Let's see here. Checkout time is at 11. You can get early check-in and late checkout. It did not offer that to me when I booked, but it did offer it to me, I think yesterday, the day before we arrived, and it was more of a request, so it may not have gone through, but it actually did, so we were able to check in at 11 a.m. So clearly they had some extra rooms. We didn't get down here until about 1 p.m., but it was really nice to roll in, get everything unpacked, and kind of get our day started. They do have a parking structure here. I think I mentioned it elsewhere in the video. It's about 6 stories. There's an elevator. So it's not the biggest parking structure. It's not a hassle by any means, and it's connected to the hotel just on the other side of the tower that you're looking at now. And plenty of spots. We didn't have any issue finding something. We did have to go to the 4th floor, but from 4 on up, it looked like there wasn't hardly anybody parking there. And the elevator in the parking structure today and every time we've stayed here has been really fast. I think this is maybe our 4th stay at this hotel, something like that. We enjoy it. It's not that expensive, and it's really close to get into the parks. They do have complimentary breakfast here. I'm looking at the hours. They gave me a sheet when I came in. So it says complimentary breakfast. Start your day with Mickey waffles. That's kind of cool. Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. and then Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 10 a.m. So those are the hours for the complimentary breakfast. They do have a lobby bar here, and I don't think I saw food options there, but it looks like obviously whatever kind of drinks that you want to have. And that says it's open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. daily. There is a sort of like a market down there, and you can it's like grab and go. There's no sandwiches or anything like that, but there's waters and sodas and juices and snacks, candies. I want to say I saw a microwave in there, so maybe they've got popcorn and things like that, or I don't know, stuff that you can warm up in the microwave. And they had some toiletries in there too. Everything's just like kind of on the wall. So you grab it, go to the sort of the check-in desk, which is right there, and you can put it on your room. I mean, I think you can pay for it with a credit card too, but you can do however you want to. I think we did take some video of the guest laundry room. It's open 24 hours, and you just use your phone to pay for it, but you do have to download an app, it looks like. They had like a QR code you could scan there. Also took some video of the workout room, the gym, and of the pool area. So they've got those as well. The pool is actually at the top of the parking structure, so it's on the 6th floor. So you just take the elevator to the 6th floor. There is only one bank of elevators for this hotel, but it again, never had any issue. They're always really, really quick, and except for probably check out and check in, it's never going to be too busy here. They obviously have Wi-Fi for Bonvoy members because this is a Marriott property. I think they'll give you, depending on your level, you can get faster and faster speed as you have a higher level of membership. But even if you don't have any, I think they still give you sort of guest access for free. It's probably not too fast, but it should work fine. And I see somebody down there walking in with their dog. I don't know if you can have pets here. Maybe later we'll scroll through the room options and see if it says anything about that. I saw somebody else with a dog in the parking structure, so maybe they do allow pets here. And I'll see if I can get some video or a picture of the hotel at night, especially standing right in front of the courtyard there, because it looks really cool. They've got, it's kind of like, you could see it a little bit right now, but like the blue LED lighting kind of all over. All right. Well, let's take a look at the room types while we are here. And I'll just hit record on my phone, and it does open up into the Marriott Bonvoy app. I'm a Bonvoy member, so it knows I have that on my phone. So you can see right across from Disneyland, it says near Disneyland Resort. Here's a couple of pictures. Obviously, they're gonna look really nice because why would the Marriott company ever put out an ugly photo of a hotel? So these are looking really nice. But it is a nice hotel. Built in 2016, so it's fairly new. And then let's check availability. So I'm gonna go out a month. just to get clear of any busy weekends and whatnot. So there is probably 7 room types, 1-bedroom suite with 2 queens. Most of these have kitchens, by the way. Then you've got the studio suite, 1 king, sofa bed, 1-bedroom suite, 1 king, and a sofa bed. And some of these are similar room types, and then they have different views. So you can see that one right there has a city view, so it's probably a higher floor. This one, 1-bedroom suite, also has a city view. And we're on the 7th floor, so I would say we probably have a city view. And then they have, on the north side of the hotel, you can see the Disneyland Resort. So, and you're gonna pay a little more for that type of a view, but you've got a 1-bedroom suite, 1 king sofa bed, Disneyland view, corner room, and then another suite with a Disneyland view. And there is family suites. You can see these 2 options here, and we've never stayed in that room type. It looks really cool, but they are a lot more expensive, and it's cool that they got kind of a unique way of doing twin bunk beds. But those are the room types. And then finally a 2-bedroom suite. $892, it's kind of a lot. Now you're getting into the price range of Grand Californian. Easily you can cover a night at the Disneyland Hotel or Pixar Place. So in addition to those various room types, you're gonna have the typical amenities like parking, and I did mention in another section of the video that there is a parking structure. It's $30 a night. There is no valet parking, but you don't really need it here. And this is easily within walking distance of the parks. You're about 15 minutes to get in. They are doing construction along Harbor Boulevard, probably in preparation for either the new parking structure or just Disneyland Forward or other work that they're doing as they get ready to build out Avatar Land. What do they call an Avatar Land? Is it called Pandora? Probably called Pandora. And then they have a gym, pool, hot tub. I think I saw cabanas for rental up there. I don't know, it's never crowded up there every time we've been here. Doesn't matter what time of the year, so I don't think you need to do a cabana rental, but you can if you want to. There was a sort of a splash area for the kids, but it is roped off, and we'll show that. But yeah, let's enjoy the weekend, do some Disneyland. All right, let's talk about final thoughts on this room. We are wrapping up our stay. We were here for 3 days, and the total was $1375. That includes taxes. It does not include $30 a day for parking, so that's another $90. We also added on early check-in, so when we came down on Friday, we were able to check in at 11 a.m. That was an extra $50. Normally, I don't see the Marriott hotels offering that when you book a room, but I have seen it just before you're about to arrive, where they'll send you an email where you can make a special request. So I did take them up on that offer, and they did accept that special request. So Xander and I were able to get into our room quite early on Friday, which was nice because we had time to go to the pool and some other stuff. So $1375 divided by 3 is about $458 a night. Not too bad. Normally we make our reservations months and months in advance just to try and get the best price possible, but we only made this reservation I think a couple months ahead of time. We probably could have got a better price if we had done it earlier. There is a convention going on at the Anaheim Convention Center. I did notice that nearly every hotel was booked up at least 2 weeks out. So, you know, they're able to probably charge more than they normally would have. Again, there is a parking structure. It's $30 a night. You can come and go as you please. You just use your room key, so that's pretty handy. There's no valet parking. Overall, I'd say this hotel should definitely be considered as an option, particularly if you just want to stay close by to the resort. We timed it and it took us about 12 minutes to walk to the security checkpoint. You're basically just walking across Katella and then down harbor. We're right next to the CVS, and above that is the Spring Hill Suites. Across the street is a Walgreens, and above that is Hyatt House. So a number of options here, but I would highly suggest you consider this hotel. It is definitely one of the cheaper ones of all of these options that are right around here. We highly suggest that you consider this hotel. It's an easy walk. It's not that expensive. It is basic, but most of these rooms, you get a full kitchen. There's options for stocking that kitchen in CVS, Walgreens, Target's down the street. I'm sure there's a grocery store nearby. So you can save some money by eating in the hotel room and things like that. Yeah, and the walk is, as I said, is not that bad. About 12 to 15 minutes in. And that includes a little extra time now because they are working on Harbor Boulevard. So they have part of the street blocked off and whatnot. Yeah, we recommend this hotel. Xander really liked the pool. There's a rather large hot tub up there. There's snacks and drinks just before you go out that you can purchase. I believe you can have food delivered to the pool deck, but it probably would take a little while. Don't expect it to be too hot. There are QR codes out there and in a number of places throughout the hotel, but there is no on-site food preparation other than the complimentary breakfast, and those hours are basically 6:30 to 9:30. I think they vary a little bit on the weekends, so check that if you want to know the exact hours. Overall, we highly recommend this room. All right. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys in another video. Take care. All right, a little bonus footage for you. We have not put out the video, the hotel review for the Marriott Residence Inn next to the Anaheim Convention Center, next to Disneyland. And I'm about ready to upload it. And we had an opportunity to stay down here again. And this time we got a 2-bedroom unit, which has a kids room. So let's go take a look at it. It also has a city view, and it is room 708. All right, so since this is going to be at the end of the video of the other room, which is very similar in setup as far as kitchen goes. I mean, it's the same type of design, same like equipment and furnishings and appliances and all of that. Even that mirror looks very similar, but it's just laid out differently. So we're not going to spend too much time on that. This particular room, 708, looks right over the pool. And not too much of an interesting view, obviously. I guess the good thing to say is that I can't hear anything that's going on out there, which is kind of nice. And this is a 7th floor, by the way. So that pool, as I've mentioned in the earlier video, is on top of the parking structure. So technically it's probably the 6th floor. I think the parking structure has 5 floors. A lot of people here, definitely busy. Again, same kind of couch. Actually, I don't remember it being L-shaped. I think the other one was just the one long piece. And you got your, I don't know, 45-inch TV in the living room. 2 queen beds, very similar setup. I think the room we had from earlier in the video was also 2 queens. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. Bathroom is laid out slightly differently. There's the shower. We talked about water pressure. Yeah, not much. I don't remember there being hooks like that, but you would have to think that there were somewhere. Plenty of towels, tissue, toilet paper. And then is there, yeah, there's a closet back here and a safe. Again, very similar. And like last time, Xander's with us. So here's the special part of this type of room, which is a 2-bedroom with bunk beds, is perfect for your kids. So you've got 2 bunk beds. I love the blue and green dots on the white walls. It's like super cheery or whatever. Makes you happy. And they also have a view of the pool. Well, they meaning kids. Olivia's not with us. And they have their own TV. He was super excited about that. And their own desk. There's no chair, but a little desk. You like the room, bud? It's pretty cool, huh? Do you like the room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's nice. And then you got this sliding doors. Is there anything behind this? Nothing behind it but wall. But they have their own bathroom too. So this is 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And this is really nice in here too. Their own sink. Again, plenty of towels, toilet paper, and shower bathtub combo. So this works out perfect if you've got 3 or 4 of you, mom, dad, 2 kids. Well, and this actually sleeps 2 more. So if you got more than 2 kids, it still fits you. Anyways, wanted to show this room. Wash, brush, floss, and flush. I like that. I've never seen that one before. All right. And there concludes the bonus footage.